Hello and good morning to you. Happy Friday. I heard a craft-a-lamp somewhere. Might have been my cat. Who knows? Hope y'all are well. Working on this current kind of, I don't know, dark journal. I don't want to call it Halloween because not necessarily Halloween. And definitely, well, I don't know. I guess you could be a fish for Halloween. I don't know. But anyway, last week finished this page. No, I had done this one off camera, and the we did this page, just put a little pocket in it and kind of decorated the signature page, and then we did this little coffee situation. We did this page with the openable little booklet thingy in it, and then got this little mushroom guy on the other side and just tucked a little tag in there. And then I'm not going to do anything with the music page. It's fine the way it is. So we're up to this page right here. I'm going to set these aside over here so they're not in the way. And these over here. And they're not in any particular order. But I took out some of my Art House Whimsy stuff because I felt like doing it. Felt like doing it. We have this cool little thing, but he's going to have to kind of go this way. And notice I didn't cut out his these things. I won't do those till the last minute, but I do want to ink it. And I do want to do some stamping on here before I lay it down. So, oh yeah, if you were with me last night, I did a pink card in honor of Dolly Parton, and I modified it this morning because it was way too flippin' much pink for me. So I just took and wiped down some of the alcohol ink from the background, and then I added another butterfly and extra bling. I still didn't find my clear sticky tape. I have no clue where that stuff is. Wait, is that it? Nope. Okay. It's clear and I have it on a clear piece of acetate, so I have trouble finding it. Um, anyway, yeah, I just looked at it this morning. I'm like, yeah, it looked like somebody threw up Pepto-Bismol everywhere. It was too pink. So I got that fixed. Can't believe it's already the end of August, but we're supposed to be getting another heat wave. Yay, not. I was enjoying the cooler. And when I say cooler, 90-degree weather compared to, heat indexes of 115 and all that crap. I'm going to go ahead and cut the rest of these out. I just didn't want to store it because a lot of times I'll fussy cut a lot of my stuff in advance, and I didn't want to store it with such a delicate edge. I'm still leaving a tiny bit of an edge on there, but being super, super careful. And I don't want to hold it by the wing, but the feathery antenna. Go. Okay, and then I grabbed some of my Technique Junkie stamps. Um, where'd it go now? These are kind of like my more mystic or favorites, except for the one favorite I was looking for wasn't in here, which was upsetting. But, like I've got a Ouija board and I've got bingo cards and I've got a dragon, I've got a lady, I've got a couple of different types of library cards, I've got mysterious cat here. And these things are old, old, old. I want to do this one. And Technique Chunky stamps aren't printed on the back side, so it's hit or miss if you don't have a plan to aim. I'm going to grab fallen leaves here. Grab a little platform. A little acrylic block. I call it, these aren't really blocks at all, but whatever. What I'll do is ink it this way. I know I have a whole nother tote of stamps and stuff out in my shed because, you know, I just have space issues. Okay. Yep. Good with that. Clean it off though. A little bit. And you know what? I think I want to put a stack of books too. I'm going to put this stack of books. Hey, Paula. Listen, if you're just coming in, I modified my pink card from last night to include one more of the butterflies, and I lightened up the alcohol ink because it was just too dark for me. Too dark. This is a brand new pair of scissors, so they're still a little stiff. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to use the boxes. Little birdhouse type boxes. I think they'll go nicer with this guy. Come here. I have to decide whether I want to cut them out of the background or leave them on the background. If I leave them on, this whole thing can become a belly band. I think that's what I'll do. So I'm going to need to get my cut a little bit straighter. Doesn't have to be perfect. Morning, Maddie. Thanks. Yeah, it was just way too pink. I like pink, okay. But when you start getting into Pepto-Bismol range, it starts getting a little much. Okay, let me think this through here because if it's going to be a belly band, it's going to go like so. Yeah. I need something to balance out the top. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the same thing upside down. Okay, did you guys see what I did with that stamp block? I know I didn't put it back. I don't ever put anything back. There it is. I'm looking forward to this day being taking a nap after I'm done here. Maybe I'll eat breakfast first. I'm telling you, I had a late night last night. I've been watching Heartland, and I just kept watching episode after episode after episode. There we go. Okay, rag. Put you back. There, look, I put things away. It's crazy. What were you thinking? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and glue down the belly band portion of this. And I do want it centered. So whatever I stick in there is going to need to be narrow. Because of the size of this page. Ready, Freddy, crazy little thing called love. I like these steampunk stuff. But they're usually pretty hard to cut out because they got a lot of gears. Let me get a little piece of acetate to do. Any old acetate will do. I just don't want that sticking. But I do want it sticking where I do want it, and I don't want it where I don't want it. Okay, what can we stick in there? I gotta be cool, relax. Let's see. Maybe we'll put this creepy doll in there. I love Heartland. It's very PG, which is fine with me. I don't need a bunch of sex and swearing. I'm perfectly fine with drama. And there's a lot of drama, that's for sure. A lot of brooding, good-looking males. I don't know, I get a little annoyed with the brooding male type. Ones that are always stressed out and not happy. But I feel like they redeem themselves by having one character on there that's just happy-go-lucky and maybe a little bit of trouble. But not, constantly frowning or furrowed browed or any of those things. This can be a journaling card, right? I think so. Yeah, so what I really love about doing these journals, especially kind of eclectic ones, is just do what you feel like doing. There's no rules about that. You can make rules if you want to, if you personally need parameters to kind of be able to think, go for it. But nah, I don't think I want her in there. I think I want something rectangular now that I went through all that. Let me see about one of these leaves. These are the fall leaves. They're going to be too tall. Yep, too tall. Okay. That doll might have been too tall too. Okay. I got this little booklet that I made years ago. It could be stuffed in here if I'm careful. Stuff it in this way. Yeah, that might work. Might work for a page, and a pretty simple page. And then I've got the other side. So on the other side, I think I want a pocket. Let's do this thing here. Let's tear a piece off. I'm just going to take a pencil and make a mark. Can I see that mark? Not really. This stuff is very difficult to tear because it's, let me see if I can pull this backer off. Because if I can use that backer piece for something else. And it's got cool markings in it too. Okay, cool. Cool beans. Ooh, maybe I'd rather use this piece. I don't know where I was, where I even drew my mark. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's get my ruler and see if I can sort of tear this. You know, I have a flat ruler here with a magnet on it right here. Bottom. This stuff's kind of stretchy. I like that. Yeah, I think I'll tear it off after the fact. Okay, let's get that inked up. They're supposed to be coming today. I did already print out the new Ohuhu chart, so I know which ones that I still need. Because otherwise I'll just, you know, and I'll have to wait, obviously, to get a lot of them. But I think this set starts out with 216. So I think I'm just going to need the pastels, the grays, and the skin tones. I'm excited. Because I did a video for Trinity this morning. Well, it posted this morning. And let's see, how high up do I need to go on this? Here. But I hand colored the card, and sometimes pencils aren't the best, especially for black. You know, maybe if I was a more experienced artist, it wouldn't be such a big deal, but like on the portion, like I did a crow, and the black crow, he kind of is shiny, so he's hard to see. Just press down on this and kind of smoosh it into the glue. Come on, now it's not wanting to stick at all. I might have to resort to my other glue, which is fine. I don't mind. I'm not going to get my sewing machine out today because it's blocked up over there. Although this would be best if it were stitched on. I wonder if I want to just fold that over just for the fun of it. Have it stick out. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. You can do that because it's an outside edge. And I can put a tab of some sort. It's called Create As You Go. Make it up as you go. Let's get a little bit more glue on this little corner here. Good morning, Kristen. Okay, so I need some sort of decoration on this page. It's a skinny page, so I have to think about a skinny decoration. Oh, you guys know I love these houses. Now, these are house tags, but they don't have to be tags. Thought I got out this house right here. Come on, scissors, break in. Take a long ride on my motorbike. Yeah, these are Art House Whimsy as well. And I think they're just called house tags. I don't know, labels on there. Wooden house tags. Ready, crazy little thing called love. Okay, so I want to get my punch. Uh-oh. Bit of string, and I think I'm gonna do white string for that. Find a taller tag. I'm not even gonna bother anything. Okay, so glue from here. I have to kind of go heavy on the glue because I've got so much um, texture going. I want to make this part of the pocket. I'm probably going to need to take this little piece out right now so I can actually put pressure here. And then let's grab something dimensional. Where did I put everything? It's all in one place, but that doesn't mean I can find it. I put it in here. I did. Okay. This is a side to side, so it's kind of like that, but Paula. Yeah, it kind of does, Kristen. You're right. Yeah, oops, now this got itself crooked and nothing I can do about it. So, even better reason to throw this on here. And I made these purposely to go on, pages of this journal. So, it is what it is. I want that black thread sticking up. I want it up, 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 up. Yeah, there we go. Now I need a tag sticking in the pocket. I think my tags are. Want something flatter, simpler. It's got to be out of the way of those holes. I'm going to have a craft-a-lanch here pretty soon if I'm not careful. Let's grab my stapler here. I just want to make sure this corner doesn't come up on me. And then this is a page tab. This is a very heavy tag. It's chipboard. In fact, I don't think I want that. Come to think of it. Oh, you know what? I think that's going to be too wide. Yep. I have so much crap laying around everywhere. Thank you, Paula. Crap everywhere. Working 9 to 5. No. No. It's good, but it's not what I want. This is just a small dose of the tags that I have. Yeah, I like that better. Kind of. What I want, though, is I want to delineate this piece right here. So I pulled out my bucket of lace, my one of 3 buckets of lace. Oh, it smells good in here. I wonder what that smell is. Yum. Mm. God only knows. I don't know. That's going to be a little bit of a pain in my neck. I don't want any pain this morning. No pain. I have quite the miscellaneous. Oh, I do like this. I, I, eyelash lace. I can't find this anymore. I mean, yarn. Okay, we're going to make this so it's not a pain in my butt. Okay, I'm going to start here. Set it gently. That's just going to help kind of divide up that tab thing. And then maybe mm, this chenille. Yeah, I like the chenille. Oh, maybe. See, this is why you shouldn't have so much stuff. No. Oh, 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 I have an idea. Where's my punch? Just trim that off. Hope for the best. Crazy little thing called love. Ah, I know what you mean about the stuff, putting stuff away. Because I just get a little bit squirrely when it comes to that and say, well, let me just make something real quick out of this, this, and this. Because an idea will pop in and then it's all over. Ah, see, I quit screwing around, Bobby. I just couldn't wait for my yarn to dry. Screwed it up, screwed it up. I kind of sort of let that dry. Whatever, dude. I've been following this guy. He buys food like off of Facebook Marketplace and posts it. I think I want to put this on here. It's drive me crazy flopping around in there. I really liked him. He was just like, regular guy. And then all of a sudden, he shows up on his videos with his neck covered in tattoos. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not judgmental about tattoos. Have them if you want. No big deal. But I was just disappointed because, I had seen him a certain way and then suddenly I saw somebody completely different. Then he looked like a wholesome guy with gangster tattoos. Okay, so there's that page. Let me slip that little booklet back in there. Get that out of the way. Hopefully everything dries. And now I'm up to this page right here. And I'm thinking, hoping, wishing and hoping and dreaming that one of my little what's stuck in there? Oh, that's right. She only glued this down. What is that? Oh, Elizabeth made this, Elizabeth Costa Rogers, and I forced her to send it to me. And I already warned her that I didn't want it as a card, that I was going to put it in my journal. So, isn't that lovely? I love that. I took the song right out of your mouth. Okay, it's going to need a little bit of Yeah. Save this scrap maybe for the other side. And it's okay about that hole because I can always punch another. I just want something to kind of break this up so it's not quite so linear. And not everything has to have a pocket, but I love pockets. I just do. It's an upcycled item. It was actually a journal, handmade journal. It had, and it's still, the paper's around here somewhere, but I took it apart because I wanted to use the papers in it. Yeah, I love this. And I think that I want to leave it open on this side to be able to stuff a journaling card in there. So I can write something about it while I'm there. Let me. This she didn't stick down all the way either, but I do want to stick that down just a little bit. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely because, the way each person sees something could be completely different than the way another person sees something. Listen, I have these little envelope things. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So I just need a little card to go inside of there. Don't want to measure with this ruler because it's heavy. This is 2 and I'm going to go 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 and 5/8 by 2. Oh great, I've got my cutting thing buried. First of all, a little heart here that I want to stick in. 2 and 5/8 by 2. So okay, cutting machine. Hey, Di. Aren't those adorable envelopes? I don't even remember where I got them. Um, okay, I need a piece of simple paper. Ugh, all I have is massive stuff here, nothing simple. Ugh, wait a minute. Wait. Nope, this is double-sided. I don't want that. I just wish I could have somebody else's handwriting in my journals because mine is so terrible. All right, how did that happen? Fuzzy math, that's how. No problem. Okay, now we have slippery fingers. Come here. Come here. Should be stuck by now. Let's get off that excess glue. This is that Ranger black paper, so it shows every doggone bit of glue. I don't want to have a magnetastrophe. Okay, I want to put words. Oh, where is my coffee? Come to think of it, there it is. Stay simple because it fits perfectly. Except for I need my tweezers so I can aim this properly. Aim and fire. Okay, there's side A. Simple page, but it's got something here where I can write in there, and I'll write at a later date or maybe never because that's kind of how I roll sometimes. I want to use this tangle that I made just because I made it, and if I just leave it lay around, it'll just dog ear itself to death. Because it's just on a super cheap pad of paper. Like dollar store, 50 sheets in a pad, note paper. That I bought for another reason. Because I take an inhaler, but I don't take it on a regular timely basis. I take it as needed, but sometimes I forget whether or not I took it, and I might take it again, and I've got to be careful with that because I have my blood pressure. So I write it down every time I take my inhaler. Okay, I want some color to this, and I may totally ruin it by adding color. We're going to find out in a minute. Oh gosh, Kristen, it was so hard for me to get this right. I did about 10 tries to get this particular shape right. My brain just would not do it. And so I felt quite broken. Where is my cookie dough? Here it is. Because I'm just starting out learning how to do this and practicing. So I almost gave up completely doing that tangle. And I'm like, just stay at it, keep practicing. It's just cheap paper. And that's the other reason I'm doing it on cheap paper. It's just cheap paper, no big deal. And then once I kind of feel a little bit more confident, then I will start to use better paper and my alcohol markers and so on. I like the way that worked out. I want to clean that off though before I have an accident. And this is done with Posca and pencil. I did it first with just a regular ink pen, and then I went over the whole thing with my Posca so that I could color it. You definitely need cookie dough in your stash. It's just a must. So see how that kind of blends in with the page a little bit better. And let me grab a rag here. Just dab it dry. Try and decide how I want to lay this on here and if I want it to be a pocket, and I think I do. Or maybe a belly band. I don't know. Yeah, I think a belly band. So I've got straight edges here. This is, like I said, very thin paper, so oh, I love high tide. Yeah, I need some cookies. I do. Yeah, give us cookies. All the cookies. All right, let's find a tag to go in there. And now you know why I sit and pre-make tags. That envelope's too big. This envelope's too big. That's too big. I want something a little bit bolder. A little bit bolder now. Oops, I don't need two. There we go. And let's do, we'll call that done for another page. I need to get side A, side B. Okay, I think we'll do one more and call it a day. This right here. This, I think, this is not Tim Holtz paper. It is just some El Chipolruni paper on both sides. So let's see if I can get what I originally was trying to get on there. If I can find the thingy here. So I found that these drawers and stuff were too wide. I guess isn't this cute? I love this. I do like that on there though. There's the record. No, because then my punch hole isn't going to work out. Boo, boo, boo. Let's see, what else do I have? I have the recipe. Yeah, I like that. These are from My Porch Prints. Golly, would you be still? And then there's little recipe tags that go with it. So first you put this down. And it's okay if it goes over the hole a little bit because I kind of do want it centered-ish. So I'm going to make them both pocketable. I might be sorry I did that because, oh, snap. You little shit. Okay, it is what it is, right? Mostly I just don't want my thing sticking to that. Yeah, I love these little boxes. They are great. For little, different items. Don't stick to my fingers, stick to the page. I'm going to leave just an ittiest bit of space there. You can't even really tell. So you can do your own recipe. Rosemary scones. Let's see if there's anything in here that I would want to put in the top cabinet. I'm getting these all mixed up, you guys. Won't fit. Okay. Let's put one of my little bottles in there. Or a couple of my little bottles. Bottle. Oh, I think we should put some poison in there too. Just because I have a sick sense of humor. I know I have a bunch more bottles cut out. I just don't know where the heck I put them. Thought they were in here. Okay, good. I already have a poison bottle cut out. I might have them in another spot. Step into my kitchen with caution. Come here. Here you. Oh, that sticks out too tall. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I'm good. Golden. All right. So I do want to I'm going to go ahead and put strings in these. I remember the last time it's the punch too big, so let me grab This guy. Sure it sit on the correct one. And they're blank on the other side, so they can be journaling cards. Or you can, print them on double side. You guys, as smart as you think I am, I cannot. Just the same with that tangle that tried to break me. I can't print on both sides of paper. Just my brain won't figure it out which way the paper goes in the printer. I mean, unless it's non-directional, then it doesn't really matter, but just my brain won't do it. Not happening. Okay. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use the white string again. Do you guys see my scissors? Oh, maybe I'm going to use a little bit of this eyelash yarn. I need more of this. Yeah, every time I go, I cannot find it. It's like, I guess since it's not popular anymore, it's not that easy to work with as far as crocheting. I don't know about knitting. All right, where's the other? But it's fun, it gives that sloppy look without a lot of work. Come on. You can imagine how much trouble I had crocheting with this, and I have crocheted something with it. And never again. That's my answer to that. Never again. Okay, we'll do rosemary scones. Now, why are you stuck? There we go. And we'll do a white one. Herb of bread. Black or white or off-white would be the only colors that I would probably use. Um, Dang it, my hands don't want to work this morning. Well, ever. Actually, ever. I just need it to get cool now that I'm looking at these so that I can make bread. And let's get out a bucket. Oh, I like this kind of golden stuff. This was at Hobby Lobby, sometimes, not always. Sometimes they have these things of this stuff, like these all came in one thing. They're probably a yard each or half a yard, I don't know, in like combinations of lots and lots of colors or textures or something for like $6. So I bought some neutrals and I bought the pastel ones. But last couple of times I've gone to Hobby Lobby, I haven't seen them, which was disappointing. Because well, I don't need to stand in line and wait for the Hobby Lobby lady to come up and cut my stuff for me. I don't have that much patience. Bucket of lace, a drinking game. Okay, let's hear the rules, Kristen. uh, Maybe I want my poison to show. You're sick, T. You're a sick, sick person. Yep, I do. I want it to show. Because don't you always, when you're cooking for other people, like cookies or cake or anything, test it for poison before you eat it or serve it? I do. Because if I'm doing it that way, then I'm not, you know, the calories don't count. I want just a little bit more on here, for a little bit of added interest. Give me that scrap right there. Let go of my finger. Take a drink of anything you're drinking every time bucket of lace is mentioned or shown. I love it. Very good, Kristen. We should definitely hang out. Okay, backside of this page, and then I'm done for the day. I mean, I might do, more throughout the week, or I might not. You just never know. Just depends what's going on. Depends on the bucket of vegetables or fruits that Mike drags home from God knows where in his travels. So, this right here, now it's stuck here. I made this sticker. It's a big sticker. And it's actually 3 pieces of tape, so hoping they don't come apart on me. The one of them has already started to come apart. I'm going to put this sticker on here just to get rid of half of it. Now I want my Teflons. This was a piece of paper back from the days when I was designing for art stacks. And I came across it the other day and I thought, let me play with this. And I don't mind that it's crinkled or shiny or any of the things. Kristen. Definitely, though, we're going to have to get out our bucket of lace. And I wasn't joking. I just didn't pull it up here. Is this going to be, this lace might be too long. This I cut off an old shirt of mine where the lace got torn here and there because it was a sweater, like a wintry sweater. I think this is too wide. Too wide. Not pretty though. Love this lace. Oh, look at there. I could match up the holes. Kind of. Yeah, I like it. I do. Call me strange. So, in order to do this, I'm gonna wanna get this glue out. I'm gonna have Kristen drunk by the end of the morning. That's not even where you are, Kristen. What? 9 o'clock? Just barely. Come on. I really hate this glue. It's great glue. I just hate dealing with it. Shouldn't have put it up that. It's hard for me to squish this bottle. I'll leave it lay on its side here because I'm not done with it. I'll worry about the holes later. Because I can stitch through or weave through there or whatever I have to do. You're having coffee and water. Okay. Well, I mean, honestly, if you're playing a drinking game with coffee, you can have too much of that too. It's T's fault that I'm cleaning the whole house. Or I've tried to clean the house and yet a squirrel has invaded the space of my brain where now I have to craft. It's a crafty drinking game. Just put that down there for a moment. I like that. That was a good idea. This is Fabri-Tac. I just peeled the sticker off because it started to peel already. And I'm one of those people that has to do that. It's a little bit of a neurotic thing. You guys know I don't like to call it OCD because OCD is debilitating. This is just irritating. Neurotic. It's not debilitating. I can still function pretty much. It'll take a good 24 hours for it to totally dry, but it'll start grabbing right away. And I'm going to leave those pieces hang for now. So I can easily tuck anything I want into that pocket. Not easily because it's lacy, but you know what I mean. So that's it for today, friends. It's 10:08. Put down the scissors. You had too much coffee. Let me give you a haircut. Hemo! That would be the kind of haircut that I would give. Oh, yeah. Remember I made this thing? This thing would go nicely. Yeah, I might put that in there once it's dry. Let me pull it just a little bit tighter now. Thanks, you guys, for hanging out. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. And oh, hey, go over and visit the Trinity Stamps channel if you want to see how I made a single layer card using masks. That's all I have to say. I'm starving. You guys are making me hungry. How that came out. But so we did this page today. We took care of my tangle and Elizabeth's beautiful painting. And this page, which this pocket is not very useful. I'm gonna have to rethink that. Probably have to sew it down, but then this page and this page with this little, where'd the little booklet go? Here it is. So belly band booklet. I will be back around probably next Thursday or something. Oh, I see what's wrong. This isn't glued. Okay. If I don't do a pop-up live during the week, which I do sometimes, sometimes not, but definitely next Thursday night. And I've been trying to remember to pre-schedule my live so you guys know I'm coming, but sometimes I just don't. It is what it is. I had a great time too, and thank you everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Oh, maybe I'll see you over on Craft Roulette. Lately, I've just been lurking over there because I'm just halfway sleeping at that time anymore. I don't like that. I don't like that tag. I do like the tag. It's just bugging me there, so I'm gonna move it. Yeah, not OCD, just neurosis.